It's your end of life coach. My father died at age 62. I'm now 58. 4 years I'll be the age he was, if I make it that long, when he died. He was a very proud man. He was a drill sergeant in the Army, retired infantry after 21 years in the military. Bragged about how his medical jacket was so thin because he never went to get checkups. What did my father mean when he told me, "Son, whatever you do, don't live to get old"? Over the years, I've thought about that. Of course, when he told me that, I was in my mid-20s and could care less about old age. But now that I'm considered a senior citizen, I reflect more on that topic. Son, whatever you do, don't live to get old. Maybe I'll cover one aspect of what I think he meant in this video. I know that he was married after I was born. He and my mother were never married, but he joined the military, was in Germany, and he was married, and his wife died in a car accident, I think after 10 years or so of marriage, and I believe that devastated him from what I'm told. I was not raised by him. I do have a brother that shared with me some things about the accident that killed his mother, and my father was not there. He was somewhere training and had to get word, but I'm told his alcoholism grew worse once she died, that she was such a large part of his life and he was so dependent on her, which that's a good thing for a spouse, to have a spouse you can depend on. But you have to realize that when that spouse departs and you have become so dependent on that spouse, now you have to learn how to negotiate life without that person. You have to go on a journey to redefine who you are without that person in your life. And it can be very depressing. It can cause grief complications. And I believe my father ended up drinking even more, trying to cope with the loss. And many turn to external means of ways of coping with pain, especially the pain of grief, which never really subsides. It never goes away completely. You don't complete the grief journey, you just learn to live with it. And I think he had difficulties with that, and I think it contributed to him making that statement, "Son, whatever you do, don't live to get old," because you're going to experience grief. As you age, you're going to lose those friends and some family that may be very close to you, and it's going to cause some pain. I'll cover more of what I think my father meant when he said, "Son, whatever you do, don't live to get old." We'll talk about it more in some future videos. Talk to you soon.